You know, the 4BT in my brown truck, it has almost 300,000 miles on it. And even in 5-degree weather, she'll fire up. It's like 32 degrees out. That didn't even hesitate. And then now this white truck, trying to get it started, and it just won't do it. I've given it like 5 glow plug cycles and it just about ready to light a fire underneath the engine just to warm the damn thing up. Well, it's the next weekend. Still trying. No. I mean, you gotta, if you don't have a block heater on it or some type of heating aid, it's not gonna start. It's not gonna do it. I might have to take the batteries out and fucking charge them, or hook a chain to this, and just put it out in park and just drag it. Let's say put it in park so it won't fuck off and ram into me. That'll just piss me off. I'll just scrap the whole thing. Fuck, I'm getting mad. I don't want to get mad because then I start beating on it and I don't want to work on it. And then back this in. Make too much of a mess in the drive or the spot. I've got internet going. They just set up the new line coming in from the house. He's having to rewire at the main deal because his site 2 is not coming up. But just with the one site, it was running pretty good, so I decided to stop using it because he's rewiring it because now I don't have internet, so I gotta wait for him to finish doing that. Fuck, I'll sag it. Finally got it to run. Batteries would not charge. I don't know. I put this on here and it went. So those batteries suck. Never buy cheap batteries, I guess. Now I can move my brown truck back over. I gotta hook up the power steering so I can move this around better. And then I'm gonna work on the computer. I wanna show you what we're gonna do. This is another thing that was fighting me. Getting that line. I finally got up in here with like 2 hands. I got it aligned just right and got it started. Now I'm just gonna run her down. And then I gotta put the bolt back in the steering shaft, snug it up, and then put the front end up on jacks. Well, I gotta mount the power steering pump still. And then I got a couple things I got left to do up here, or down here. And then I'll be able to jack it up and fill it up with fluid and bleed the air out and get the power steering restored. Anyways, we're going to order a inline coolant heater, and this is Goodyear. This stuff is pretty malleable. I might leave it. Looks like it was replaced at some point. We may replace this with a new fitting, so I may get a thing of heater hose for it. But we're gonna get an inline heater. I don't feel like putting a block heater, and I'm not doing that. We're just gonna put an inline heater that you hook up to here, and it'll just circulate the coolant, and it'll warm up the coolant. We're gonna take, this is the computer that was in it. It has a burnt out logic controller. I don't know if you can see it. That chip sticking up back there, that's burnt out. But it is not in the computer in this. This came with 2 computers. It came with one that was the original one. I believe it was the original one. It had a bad ROM. That's why they replaced it with this, which someone says it looks like a junkyard unit, and they're probably right. In fact, I'm not even going to doubt it. It says air quote reman, but yeah. So I'm going to desolder the board that's in there, pop it out, do the same to that computer. We'll swap the logic controllers. We think it's a logic controller. Swap the 2, and it should give us one good computer, because when I put that computer with the bad ROM, it got rid of my vehicle speed sensor code, but it gave me a ROM code. So it says the ROM is bad. So if we take the good part and put it in here, I think I might be able to fix the computer issue. Then I'm going to get my trusty voltmeter. I got this set a little high. I'm going to back him out just a tiny bit. Because right now it holds the shifts a little too long. So I'm going to make it so that it shifts a little bit earlier. And then I think that will fix those two issues. So that's what I'm going to do today on this. And then at a later time I'm going to go back and do something about this brake pedal. So when this thing has full vacuum in the system, and you push on this, it won't return all the way. But if you have this guy here, it fully returns. So I need to get in there and investigate that, because that is not safe. It is so weird driving it like that. So Adam is now here, and we are digging with the computer. We're going to do we're going to take this logic controller, which is not burnt, and we're going to put it in that one. So, oh yeah, we need to blast the thing out. Look at that. See that black spot right there? It's got black spots all in it.
Well, why don't you just desolder the rock? You're like, that's no.
Yeah. I'm not desoldering surface mount components. The board's fried. Yeah, it's got some corrosion in there. All right. Don't mind the neighbor across the street hacking away at something. So I swapped. Oh, jeez. Desoldered this chip from the other computer. I tried the best I could, keeping everything from locking together. But no, he's ready to go back together. So I'm gonna put the fasteners back in, reassemble it, and put it back in the truck and see what codes we're left with. Well, I'm happier. The old girl is actually a little happier with me. I got the power steering and everything put back together. It's steering a lot better. Actually, steering a lot better versus the last time, and that was because I didn't have the steering alignment really that good, so it pulled to the right real hard. Now it doesn't pull. I don't think the alignment's that great, but it's better than what it was. So it was driving pretty good. We swapped that bit in the computer, and it's shifting a lot smoother. It's not doesn't hit very hard. So when we drove it around town, it was shifting really good. It wasn't rev hunting or anything. I backed the TPS off so it's not holding the shift as long. It's still throwing a code for the TPS, which it's just gonna do it. And then it threw a code for the vehicle speed sensor again, but it's shifting better. So I think it's got a computer issue, and me and Adam agreed that we should probably get a new computer for it. So I think that's what's going to end up happening. At least diagnosing it didn't cost anything. So this is the bit I swapped out. Look at that. It's all burnt. Everything's shorted out. So probably toss that one in the garbage. And then I'll get some of this stuff kind of put away. I probably won't be able to park that truck, the brown truck, in here anymore, because I am going to get a toolbox. And I'm going to get a big toolbox so I can get all the tools, put in there. On this side of the wall, I'm going to build a big old rack so I can take parts like shocks and just stupid stuff that just takes up workbench space and get it organized. I've got the fluids and stuff. This is good. I like this. It's open, airy. I mean, all of my petroleum stuff is here. Aerosol stuff, cleaning stuff. This actually is going here. The brake stuff is going to go down here, and I got to find a different place for propane stuff. So, but I definitely want to have shelves for everything to have its own shelf. But you know, it's not a bad truck. It's good. The engine runs good. The transmission's good. Oh. Side projects. I got 2 of these. This one I think is a basket case. This one here, same one as that, but I think that one just has a small leak somewhere. So We'll be looking into that later. And of course, let's go out back here. Oh, that's where that one socket went. After that. Nah, damn it. Backyard. Nobody out here. And then we got that guy. I gotta get front shocks for it. Just lock that. I'm tired. I'm real tired. Oh, hey, you guys are here. Still here. If you like my videos, and as well as our sub-channel videos, COS, please subscribe and like. Or like and subscribe, whichever order you want. Subscribe button's down on the left, like button's on the right, I think. I don't know. And if you dislike the video, well, anyways, get on out of here now. I'm gonna drink my coffee. You need to get the hell out of here now. Okay. See you later.